Pamela Spence, medical herbalist here. These are my clinic notes for the week. So in Scotland, schools have been back for a couple of weeks now, and the weather has definitely changed, and we're definitely heading for autumn, if not right in it by this point. And inevitably, with all the children going back to school, a lot of them have come home with colds and are spreading those around. Now, this year in particular, that's causing quite a lot of angst, and we should all be aware of the signs of COVID-19 that we should be looking out for. But often what the kids are coming home with just now are snotty noses, which it's important to know are not related usually to COVID-19. Sore throat, snotty noses, no fevers, not really a cough, just that usual back to school battle with the germs, which just goes to prove to us how easily these germs are spread around. So it's important, obviously, right now to be vigilant with our hand washing and all of those measures. So a few things that we could be thinking about to boost our immunity at the moment would be to be looking out for elderberries, which are going to be, if you're in England, they'll be out already. In Scotland, they're just about ready to pick. And I'm going to be posting up a recipe for elderberry syrup soon on my page, on my Facebook page. If you're not there and you're watching this on YouTube, it's just Pamela Spence Herbalist. So elderberry is very good because it has a component that's antiviral. It is packed full of vitamin C, and vitamin C is very important to ward off or shorten the length of colds and coughs and things like that. Another really easy home remedy you can make for sort of coughs and colds would be garlic and onion syrup. So that's really simple. You just take a normal white cooking onion and you do alternate slices of onion and slices of garlic in an old jam jar, which you've sterilised. And then you can either add to that, you can fill it with either sugar, brown sugar, or honey, depending on your preference. So obviously vegans are not going to want to use honey, but non-vegans quite often don't like to use sugar, because it is true that sugar has a suppressing effect on your immunity. But I would argue in this case that the goodness of the onion and the garlic outweighs the sugar. So you're making a syrup, basically, a traditional syrup. And what I would do is I would strain it off after about 2 weeks. You can use it before that. I've been known to dip my teaspoon in and take a little bit while it's still macerating. You can smell and taste the flavours very quickly. And that's a very traditional, very simple home remedy for keeping coughs and colds at bay, particularly ones that look like they're heading into the chest. It's important that you slice the garlic, because garlic contains 2 components. And when the garlic is sliced and it's exposed to the air, those 2 components combine together to make the antibiotic component. And it's allicin and allicin are the names of the 2, and I can never remember the name of the third one that it creates, but there you go. So make sure you've sliced it, and then it will be enough to just, as you're slicing onions, just leave them there on the side, let that chemical reaction happen, and then layer them up in the jar. And that is the cheapest, simplest way to keep on top of autumnal colds, because, as I said in the notes last week, any change of season is stressful for the body. And so this is traditionally the time where, with the sort of innate heat around us dropping away and the winds getting up, and we've certainly had plenty of rain and dampness here in the last week, and that's challenging for your body to get around. The good news, though, for your immune system is that there's less pollen around for those hay fever sufferers, so you're not being taxed by that, so we can redirect the immune system to take care and defend you from all the nasties going around. So I hope that that's helpful. Certainly in my online community for busy women who do too much, we've been talking a lot about the change of seasons, because the whole community revolves around teachings around the seasons. If that sounds like something you would like to be involved in, we're going to open the doors again at the end of September. starting off with a week of free content from the week beginning the 21st of September. We're going to do 3 free webinars on tuning into the seasons and supporting yourself with self-care. So if you would like to know more about that, in the description, if you're on YouTube, I will put the link to the waitlist, and if you're on Facebook, I will put the link to the waitlist in the comments, and it would be lovely to see you there for that. In the meantime, take care.